2023. Of course, there was no silver lining in slavery, but that's what South Carolina Republican Senator Tim Scott said when asked by a reporter about Florida's new Black History curriculum at a campaign stop in Iowa.
Mom, what's your feet here?
In slavery. And what slavery was really about separating families, about mutilating humans, and raping their lives.
You pillows, baby. What is you of the kids?
Listen, people have bad days because they were enslaved, and we should ask them again to clarify their positions.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad day. And actually, Ron DeSantis doesn't regret saying it. Ron DeSantis believes it, or at least believes that Florida public school kids should be subjected to it because his hand-picked school board approved this guidance for teaching African American history. Quote, how slaves developed skills which in some instances could be applied for their personal benefit, end quote. Ron DeSantis' school board has also approved the use of videos made by Prager University, which is not actually a university at all. It's a conservative content mill in Florida public schools. The Southern Poverty Law Center has called Prager's videos, quote, dog whistles to the extreme right. Joining me now is the president of the National Education Association, Becky Pringle. Becky, it is good to see you again. Thanks very much for being with us this evening.
Good to be with you again, Alan.
I'm actually I'm shocked that on Friday night days after this, we continue to have this conversation. I'm amazed and grateful that Tim Scott, who sometimes finds it difficult to take a strong position on things, has come out and said the obvious that this was a ridiculous thing for Ron DeSantis to say. But that's not the important part. The important part is this is going to go into school curriculums. Children will grow up believing this nonsense.
The word I would use, Allie, is outrageous. It is outrageous. Outrageous that the Florida governor continues to try to limit the right of our students to learn the complete, honest, true history of this country. He continues to threaten teachers and other educators who are trying to make sure that their students learn that complete, honest history. It is outrageous. And when you think about talking about enslaved people, those people who were beaten and raped and killed and mutilated, separated from their families, and you're going to say in the same breath that they acquired skills, so it was a good thing? That's what we're teaching our students in Florida? I don't think so, Allie. And I can tell you that the teachers and educators in Florida are standing up and doing everything to fight against and turn around these standards.
And I believe that to be true, but Becky, over the years we have had issues, whether it's about the alleged use of critical race theory or various things that will cause discomfort to students. And there has been retaliation against teachers who do stand up. There are people on the group who were involved in this, who NBC has spoken to, who said they were against it. There are certainly well-meaning and good-thinking people across Florida who don't agree with this. But when the government gets itself involved in disinformation like this, how do you fight back?
You fight back by arming yourself with information. You fight back by joining with allies like parents, the students themselves, who I know that you've seen stand up. You fight back by standing up every single time. Our students' right to learn and our teachers' right to teach is threatened, and we cannot stop. We cannot stop. I'm so proud of the teachers there in the Florida Education Association, their president, Andy Starr, who have been speaking out against not only these standards, but you know, Allie, this goes way back to when Ron DeSantis was involved in the AP American Studies. And this is not
you cooking? I cooked last night.
Has been a day in our classrooms, and he is trying to make teaching and learning decisions for our students. We know it's not okay, and we will not stand for it.
I'm surprised that we've got to a point in Florida where that AP kerfuffle almost seems quaint by comparison to what they are trying to do now. There's a lot of work to be done, Becky. Good to see you again. Thanks very much for being with us. NEA President Becky Pringle. We'll be right back.
Our folks 60 and older having fun these days?
win games, dancing in the park.
She's going to be able to walk to the house.
The moment I loved our Subaru Outback most was the moment they walked away from it. And that's why our family will only drive a Subaru.
Subaru. More IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus awards than any other brand. Love. It's what makes Subaru Subaru. Now there's
the majority of people on Scoutlazy achieve long-lasting remission at 1 year.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infection or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, symptoms, had a vaccine, or practice. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Ask your gastroenterologist how you can take control of your health.
Guys, oh my god, how could I forget? You guys might be late. The kids who are going to school. To just. You guys are going to go so late for school.
Tiny, dinky, expensive.
Don't get cartridge. Switch to the cartridge-free Epson Ecotech. Comes with big bottles of ink. The virus never place, and it's very cheap. Prints up to 5,000 pages.
I would take me like 80 cartridges.
And we're walking today, but we're going to be so late.
Switch to EpsonEcotech.com. Just go to
I made this for the last room for $150. Me too. Some hotel booking sites panic you into booking the last room. Instead, use Trivago.
Let me get your backpack. Both of them? Not both of them. What? Grab the backpack, stop standing there. Okay, got it. You got just. We also got. Oh, how could I forget your baby sister's teddy? There you go.
When you need immediate help, any time of day or night.
Got your baby sister's teddy bear.
Peace of mind.
Anything that you guys need to bring. Snacks? No, we got snacks for Mom. Good. Just. Do you got all your homework? Yes, Mom. All your books? Yes, Mom. Watch your sisters. I mean, watch the rest of the kids. Watch the boys. Stop. Why are you sitting on the dog? Oh my god. Sit there. Stop sitting there like you have nothing to do. You guys have all the things for the kids. Yes. Diapers. Yes. Pay attention. Stop. No, someone. Hold her. Both of them. Because I can't. I'm right here before. Two. No, my. Why? One more extra person. Come. I'll do. No, I don't want anyone to see you anymore. No. I gotta do some work. Oh yeah, I forgot you need to go to work today. I was lucky you were walking. Yeah, I'm lucky.
As the 11th hour gets underway on this
Stephanie rule. Even as legal troubles pile up for Donald Trump, he is bound to stay in the 2024 presidential race, even if he gets convicted. Of course, it has been just over 24 hours since we learned the new criminal charges against him in the classified documents case. Tonight, Trump will be...
Having my foot there.
Trump is now facing a total of 40 counts related to his handling of classified material after leaving the White House. NBC's Garrett Hake has more on the government's case against the former president.
In the new charges, the special counsel alleging Mr. Trump sought a cover-up to conceal classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago home by deleting surveillance video. Now charging a new defendant, Mar-a-Lago property manager Carlos de Oliveira, with 2 obstruction counts and with making false statements to the FBI. In the indictment, prosecutors say on June 23rd last year, the day after the government subpoenaed surveillance video from his home, the
Finally, you guys are here. The rest of them? Come on now. Sorry, we're so late. We were walking.
Also been charged,
Oh.
allegedly changed his travel to go to Florida. On June 25th, prosecutors say Nada and de Oliveira looked at surveillance video in a Mar-a-Lago security booth and walked through a tunnel with flashlights pointing out cameras. 2 days later, de Oliveira spoke with an IT staffer identified as Employee 4, who told him the server retained camera footage for 45 days. De Oliveira allegedly saying the boss wanted the server deleted. The employee responded he would not know how to do that, and that he did not believe he would have the right to do that. De Oliveira allegedly insisting that quote, the boss wanted, asking what he's going to do. The indictment does not say if any footage was deleted. The new indictment also charges Mr. Trump with possessing a top-secret military document he has denied existed, but is heard on an audio recording discussing with aides and journalists.
It is a highly confidential. It's a secret affair.
Both Trump and Nada pleaded not guilty to the charges in that initial indictment. Meanwhile, the Washington Post and the New Yorker point out that this case highlights the lessons from the Watergate scandal and every other time.
Saying I'm late. My big sister didn't want to walk me to school. And neither did my mom or dad, so I had to walk by myself. Reading my book.
Our investigation believes the feds have a very strong case.
I think this original indictment was engineered to last 1,000 years.
Good kids. We will, Mom, we will.
This is such
Yeah, no.
the evidence is so overwhelming.
We have a lot of homework to
Again,
get to.
that's Trump's
We
own
might
lawyer.
just leave now
We're
because
also
we can't
keeping a
get to
close
it.
eye on Special Counsel Jack Smith's next
Yeah,
moves in the 2020
we
election
leave now.
interference case.
Oh, okay, I don't want to be in this picture. Yeah. Now, you guys, get to your work. And now you're cleaning and don't you guys have to sleep. The babies.
Justice Department reporter for the New York Times and MSNBC legal analyst Mary McCord. She's a former acting assistant attorney general for national security at the DOJ.
You really don't go on here. Get out. I'm not really paying attention right now. May I sit at the table? Yes, you may be excused.
Recounted this incident in Bedminster which you just played in the intro, where Trump was apparently showing or flashing some documents to 2 writers, a writer and a publisher who were working on an autobiography of Mark Meadows. And he was claiming these were about Iran-related attack plans. And the first indictment talked about that incident, I think, is a way to really show the dangerousness of Trump's
Who's from the table? They need to get to the hot milk. Yes, Miss Hawthorne. Hurry, because now times I end up being silly than expected. There, stop pulling. You're trying to stop.
Is in fact the document that the indictment alleges is the document that Mr. Trump showed to those two people who were not authorized to see classified information. And this really puts the lie to everything that Trump has been saying about there was no document. He maybe had a sheet of papers, but there was no classified document. And I think it also shows that Jack Smith wouldn't have put that in the indictment and claimed that it was in fact the document shown that day if he doesn't have the goods, if he doesn't have the proof for that. That also means it will be easier to get information about that exchange in as evidence at trial. So that's the first thing. The second thing is what you also alluded to. The cover-up here just keeps getting, deeper and deeper and deeper. I mean, we all remember as kids, if you tell one lie to your parents, pretty soon that tangled web of lies becomes something you can't extract yourself from. And that's what we keep learning. It also looks at there's likely a cooperating witness. Trump employee number 4, who, to his great credit, as alleged in this indictment, said, no, I'm not going to destroy the server that has surveillance video on it. Surveillance video that, by the way, as you indicated, the government had subpoenaed. So it's very powerful if this evidence all can be proved. And the one thing I would say, though, is that this is a case where I'm not going to necessarily agree that cover-up is worse than the crime, because I don't want to detract from the significance of the fact that Mr. Trump is alleged to have mishandled many hundreds of highly classified, highly sensitive government secrets, and we still don't know the full extent and fallout of that, not only with respect to vulnerabilities to our national security, but also our relationships with and the safety of our sources and weapons.
The babies should know hardware and baby. Don't say Mom, just give baby so much attention. Hey, you guys talking over there? No?
Yeah, I certainly think it could. We're adding another defendant lawyer. The defense lawyer is going to say he needs more time. I do think
You're gonna be
this
spending the night, right?
Mr.
Oh yeah.
He's not charged with anything related actually to the classified information. So I don't think the case will be particularly complex with regard to him in terms of the
You guys have everything you need? Yeah.
And I think if I were the government, I would argue that he doesn't need any access to classified, and so there shouldn't be delay with respect to the Classified Information Procedures Act hearings. But even taking that aside, there's voluminous amounts of discovery here, and I think it's likely that if Mr. Oliveira's attorney requests more time down the road, and in fact, even if the other attorneys do, that Judge Cannon might give them that extra time. And we're already at a trial date in May, so even just a month or two, we start getting closer and closer to the 2024 presidential election.
So you have spent a lot of time talking to Trump. He literally wrote a book on how his mind works. How do you think this indictment tracks with what you know about it? What's he thinking?
Well, a couple things really stand out in this indictment that are reflective of the patterns of Trump's behavior. One is micromanaging these situations, the repeated references from the aides to what the boss wanted, the 24-minute phone conversation, the signs again and again that Trump just not only wanted an outcome, but was deeply engrossed in trying to see that outcome become a reality. Just the degree to which he allegedly was involved in orchestrating
your hair thing.
cover-up, I think is very much in keeping with how he frankly, how he ran his business.
Or homework. No, if only if our teacher was so mean. I know.
So, no surprise, Trump has been on the attack today. That's how he rolls.
Maybe we're a lot.
Saying
I know.
behind the scenes about this case.
You're a lot. You're a lot. What? What? No.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, he's the campaign.
No, I was laughing at this video.
And they're trying to, use it as further leverage in this Republican campaign. But his lawyers and spokesmen, and even the former president himself, have publicly said that they fully expect to see more charges on the January 6th investigation to come, and that they realize this is not necessarily the end of what the government may bring on the classified documents case. They're just trying to show that with every additional charge, it's a sign of some sort of a witch hunt or an effort rather
finished?
the PAC in a Republican primary.
Yeah.
They believe, I think, politically that that
You're
will
just
be
sitting there.
among
No.
Republican voters because it shows that
Okay.
it's a target and will give the Republican base voters something to rally around.
Glenn, maybe you could decode this one for us. I want to share what one Fox News host said earlier today about the charges and his co-defendants.
Why are they going after these guys that, you know, their boss
Good,
might
because
have said,
lunch is in a few minutes.
video or whatever, and they just did what the boss said. These guys just worked for him. Feel sorry for him. Now they're trying
What's
to
a
charge
pen?
these guys so that they'll flip on Donald Trump.
They just did what the boss said. What's your reaction to that?
Well, my reaction is history. People doing the
Yeah, you guys can eat lunch.
allegedly illegal bidding of a boss or a leader
Oh, so
have
good.
committed crimes, period. And if you stop holding people accountable for criminality, regardless of who told them to do it, I mean, one can almost argue it's worse if you're doing something that you know is wrong just because someone told you to do it.
Because it was been in a couple of days.
Yesterday. It is a much stronger case today. And if this were any other defendant other than Donald Trump, in any other circumstances, we would be talking about a plea deal being negotiated. Because and this is from conversations with former prosecutors and also defense attorneys. He is in a very difficult position. He has said categorically he will not negotiate a plea deal.
Who's
It
sleeping
is the
back with
centerpiece
the
of his
baby?
political campaign of grievance and vengeance. So he is literally a brick wall when it comes to
Where's
plea
the
agreement. Now the other two folks, Walt Nauta and Mr. De Oliveira, are not in the same position. Walt Nauta is closer to him, has a tighter relationship with Trump, and would be presumably less likely to flip. But the new defendant, the third defendant, is not as close to Trump. He's an older guy. He's somebody who has been working at this place in Mar-a-Lago for a long time. I mean, the question is, he clearly has had interactions with prosecutors. He's been given an opportunity to tell the truth. The accusation is that he hasn't. So that, to me, in addition to the issues involving presentation of evidence and what it might have to do with the trial date, I think that is going to be a very active space in terms of looking at whether or not he continues to be a defendant or if he himself engages in a plea arrangement that could be very detrimental.
Yeah.
Glenn, do you see
The mom has to do a lot of errands, and the dad's gonna have to go on a business trip, so they have to spend the night at daycare.
This is the way it works in all of these cases.
Well, I'm not, because only two can fit in a bed.
One thing I think that is very important to understand is this is an ongoing investigation. Now,
This is the baby.
I've heard some DOJ folks opine that
Why she got a Santa Claus
more
hat?
complexity of the case,
Oh,
you're
because
only
in the game for them it's near Christmas time,
accumulating more and more evidence, and we haven't even started
and yesterday was
January
Christmas,
6th
so.
But
But this is the baby, which the mom gives all the attention.
How many kids they got?
in this gentleman's case, that we are
A
going to
lot.
see
There's even more at
the
home.
defendant, we're going to see more evidence produced, and we're going to get more
But
clarity
the daycare person's like really mean.
Mary, this case also raises a ton of questions about attorney conflict of interest. What problems do you see there?
So it's been reported that Mr. Trump's PAC is
Hurry
paying
up and get to bed.
legal bills
Okay.
for Mr. Naughta's attorney, now Mr. De Oliveira's attorney, and in fact for the attorneys for many people who are in Trump's orbit. And it's not unethical or
Finally.
unlawful for a third party to pay
Please
legal
can you
fees
make
for someone. In fact,
No.
corporations do this
Get to bed.
frequently if
Oh
their
no, there's no
employees
extra
are
bed.
subject to investigation and their employees can't really, foot the legal bills that would be required to defend. And the
This might as well
lawyers, they have their
all
own
bed.
ethical obligations that they are mandated by their, bar license to comply with, which is their obligation is to zealously represent their client. That means the person they're representing, not whoever it is that's paying for them. That's what the rules are. But the reality is, somebody like a Mr. Nada or a Mr. De Oliveira may feel very indebted to Donald Trump, partly because he's given them a job for
Wait,
many
what?
years, and partly because he's paying for their attorney fees. So regardless of how the attorney responds to this, the attorney as well may feel some obligation toward the Trump campaign. I think these are the kind of things that can really infect these relationships, and we saw that with Cassidy Hutchinson, who was being paid, having her legal fees being paid, and an attorney supplied.
I'm using this camera's on. Like, why do they even have a
It
camera?
needs to be clear that the person who's having that attorney supplied for them is choosing their own counsel, right? They're comfortable with their counsel. They're not just taking whoever's given to them. And it's something that if I were Jack Smith, I would consider at least raising with the court that the court had an inquiry of Mr. De Oliveira, of Mr. Nada, to make sure they understand their rights and make sure they're comfortable with these attorneys so we don't run into some problem down the road.
This web is tangled, and I have a sinking feeling next week it is only going to get worse. Mary McCord, Glenn Thrush, Phil Rucker, thank you all for starting us off today.
Here's our bacon done. Bacon done right here. Come on, bacon done. Where's your book? Right here. Oh, finished the chapter 3. Yeah, still let me finish it. Oh, what a horrible daycare person. Little petty.
Meet the team. Behind the team. The coach, the manager, and the snack desk. All using Chase to keep up with their finances. The coach helps save goals here because she saved for soccer camp there. And check this out. The manager deposited a check. Magic. And the snack desk, he's getting paid back. Orange slices. Because this team all has Chase. Smart bankers, convenient tools, one bank with the power of both. Chase, make more of what's
Day 2.
Some days I cover up because of my moderate disappearance.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wait. Go down for breakfast. Wake up. Yes, miss? Go down for breakfast. Okay. So you guys hold up on me and some exercise. Hold up. Hold up, you guys. I can't add some extra chairs. Like, I need to. Okay, you guys. I can't add some extra chairs, so yeah. I don't know how we'll have to do this. No, I need to get the babies up. Wake up, babies. Wake up. Oh, my favorite darlings are too awake. Wake up, you rugrat. I'm awake. Hold them. You hold her. Yeah, you hold it because I need to use it. I need to take a TP.
Uncontrollable movements called TD, tardive dyskinesia. TD can be caused by some mental health meds.
And it's unlikely to improve without treatment. I felt like my movements were in the spotlight.
Ingrezza is prescription medicine to treat adults with TD movements. Ingrezza is...
Now let me see. What am I gonna feed you, rugrat?
Ingrezza 80 milligrams is proven to reduce TD movements in 7 out of 10 people. Don't take Ingrezza if you're allergic to any of its ingredients. Ingrezza may cause serious side effects, including sleepiness. Don't drive, operate heavy machinery, or do other dangerous activities until you know how Ingrezza affects you. Other serious side effects include potential heart rhythm problems and abnormal movements. It's nice. People focus more on
Put the baby. Give me the baby. Go put you guys' clothes on. So you guys eat. I'll actually change the mom over there. Good.
We gotta pack the house.
Who is this mystery guest? Get stars for only
Guys, just so you know, they're both girls.
Order online today.
At California Closets, we believe every space, large or small, deserves a custom solution. Great design comes from listening, collaborating, and problem solving.
We had the most wonderful experience. Our designer was outstanding to work with. She listened to our vision and also respected our budget.
Because the spaces we design create more room in the place you call home. That's what we call practical magic. Start your California Closets experience with a free design consultation.
I will tell you this now. Just stop with me and we're done. You don't need to watch anybody else.
If only that was true. But at tonight's Lincoln Day dinner in Iowa, there were 13 Republican candidates giving speeches, and here's just a sample of what they had to say.
Are you ready to send Joe Biden back to his basement in Delaware on a permanent vacation? I can promise you this, in my White House, there will be no cocaine allowed in the White House. If God made you a man, you play sports against men. These are simple, common sense lessons of America.
We can end the political correctness at the Pentagon, including reinstituting a ban on transgender personnel in the United States military.
There's only one candidate, and you know who that candidate is. He's going to get the job done. And I'm going quickly because we're given 10 points and we're given 10 quick minutes, so I'm going to go quickly.
While most of the candidates ignored the elephant in the room, former Congressman Will Hurd took aim directly at the Republican frontrunner. Take a look at this.
Donald Trump is not running for president to make America great again. Donald Trump is not running for president
Did you guys
to
make up
represent
the
the
beds
people
and
of
put your
in
guys'
2016
clothes
and 2020.
that you had on
Donald
away?
Trump is running to stay out of prison. And if we elect, listen, I know the truth is hard. But if we elect Donald Trump, we are willingly giving Joe Biden 4 more years in the White House, and America can't handle that. God bless you, and God bless America.
Back with us tonight, Simone Sanders Townsend, former chief spokesperson for Vice President Harris, and of course, host of the Simone Show on Peacock and MSNBC, and former Republican Congressman David Jolly of Florida. David, turn to you first, because Will Hurd, he's your brand of Republican. I'm not afraid to go after Donald Trump, but if you listened,
Everything, yeah.
right off that stage. What do you make of that?
Yeah, Stephanie, I served with Will Hurd. I know Will Hurd. I admire him, and I'm glad he did what he did tonight. But this is not his party, and he does not belong in this race. And so for Will Hurd and
I'll go make the bed.
your own personal acceptance that there's not a role for you in this party.
1 minute later.
Will Hurd and Chris Christie, Mace Hutchinson, continue to prosecute this case against Donald Trump and the Republican Party. Even more effective thing would be to prosecute the others in the race for their inconsistencies around Donald Trump. Because ultimately what you're able to do is show the fragility of the entire field. And if
Go
the
get
Republicans to
this.
beat Joe Biden, you have a bunch of useless candidates in waiting trying to go up against the incumbent president. But Will Hurd said the truth tonight. This is the wrong room, wrong race. He really doesn't believe it belongs in this race for the Republican nominee.
That's good.
All of these Republican nominees would like the nomination, and the clear frontrunner by a mile is Donald Trump. So if the majority of them are unwilling to go after him, what is the point of them running at all?
They have vanities and ego, and I think
Oh, it's like so good. You're welcome. Thank you.
defense of Ron DeSantis and Mike Pence and everyone else is that
He
because the politicians
had
of the
a lot.
Republican Party continue to
You
support
might as well
the
want to get the
insurrectionists that is Donald
dishes.
Trump, the
Huh?
person who is likely to be
I said
indicted
get the
again, they're
dishes.
willing to go along with them. So the
Oh,
lack of
yes, ma'am.
leadership in the entire Republican field is the case that should be prosecuted. Everybody that Donald Trump really wants to do these people who lack the ability to hold the Democrats need to be called to account. Will Graham and Chris Christie could do that.
Well, what do you think about these candidates? If they're not willing to vote for Trump,
Well, look, I think that everybody, in campaigns, everybody has to have a strategy. And I think what we're dissecting here is this the right strategy in the lead up to the first debate stage where some of these folks are trying to get on it. And I would argue this. I kind of equate this to what we saw in the Democratic primary in 2020, which would be 2019 in the lead up to 2020. And in that race, President Joe Biden, not President Biden, he was a popular candidate that people didn't want to necessarily go after. People liked him, but they wanted to make sure they, essentially cut him off, and they created a lane for themselves. I think that that didn't seem to work out well for those candidates because Joe Biden ended up becoming the nominee. But I would argue as someone that worked on that campaign, there were some damaging moments. And I think that candidates, Republicans who would like to gain ground on Donald Trump in this race need to take a look at how can they, as the former congressman said, how can they differentiate themselves here? I think what Will Hurd did is not going to get him any votes because the people are with former President Trump right now. The base is with former President Trump, and so you have to differentiate in a way that does not attack the person of which people like, but shows them a different path.
okay, but the thing is, when you're people going after one another, this is what David suggested. Ron DeSantis, right, is running in the Republican primary. Tim Scott, who's also running in the Republican primary, has been criticizing DeSantis for his Florida education policy. And what's DeSantis